Hello, let's start our recap and thoughts of episode 8 and last episode of 4 Minutes. In his 4 minutes, Tyme chose not to look at his mother's diary, so there was no resentment or revenge to go after. He also changed things he regretted. He was kinder to his patients and called them by their name, accepted the job offer, and was honest with his girlfriend about his feelings. I keep forgetting that inside the 4 minutes they can do anything, recreate the story any way they want to. So I thought that he might not meet great, since by not reading the diary, his name wouldn't stand out even if Tyme heard it. But he just imagined them meeting in the most regular way possible. While watching the episode, I wasn't sure why Grace chose to have an appointment with Tyme. If he recognized his name from a childhood memory or if he just liked what he saw. But they didn't elaborate on it in the series, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Tyme's 4 minutes is definitely the cutest version of their story. He erased absolutely everything that was bad, had great meeting his grandmother, and being officially his boyfriend. Adorable. I thought it was funny that there was so many shirtless moments, like that's Tyme's dying wish to see more shirtless great. I for sure would not mind seeing a whole series just of his version. Then it was time to actually wake up. It's funny and actually cute that last episode Luqua told Dan that what brought her back was the voice of someone she loved at that time. And the voice that brought Tyme back was Dan's. Hashtag best friends forever. I'm not sure if this was clear enough and it was just me who was kinda in doubt, or if it was left open for interpretation on purpose. But I'll choose to believe that Tyme is the one that brought Great back by reaching out to him inside the 4 minutes dimension where Great was having the last moment in his vision. Corn and Tonkla. They had a very Shakespearean ending. Sad, tragic, but touching in the display of their love for each other. Tonkla killed to avenge the ones he loved, and died protecting the love of his life. Corn, even after hearing everything that Tonkla had done, couldn't live another second without him. That is the only time I wish they were not such a good actors. His pain was so real, it was hard to watch. I confess though that when I saw Korn grab the gun, I was afraid he would use it on Tonkla when he heard that Tonkla was the one who shot Great. Sorry for doubting you, Korn. I wish we had a special episode where Korn and Tonkla experienced the 4 minutes, just them being happy together with no worries. Watching the episode for the first time, I didn't understood who had captured Fasai's father. But it was the family of the guy he killed helping Korn. Korn called them and let them know. We finally know why Luqua and Great could see 4 minutes into the future and where they met. They heard in the art exhibition that they were being granted that ability. So when the 4 minutes event happened, that was incorporated in their experience. And also they had flashing memories of seeing each other. They do make the woman in white that showed up inside the art exhibition look very suspicious. But you know what? I'm not even going there. Great did everything right in the end. It was cute that he did merit both for his brother and Tonkla. I love that he took responsibility for what he did, and I love that he stopped his parents from continuing to do the legal business. Now he can live a honest life, looking adorable in his uniform, and going back home to his handsome doctor boyfriend. Happy ending! With complicated plots, my fear is to not understand anything even after the series is over. I'm glad that didn't happen. Now that all the puzzle pieces were shown, I don't have any questions or see any loose ends. Actually, I do have one, which is how the hell did Dan was able to reach Tyme? Who called him? How did he get there so fast? Where exactly was Tyme? Because we saw him going just like somewhere behind his house or somewhere in his neighborhood. So how the hell Dan and his team knew that Tyme was shot and got there to save him on time when his heart had already stopped beating and they only had like 4 minutes? That's the only question that I have. But Tyme is saved and great and him are happy, so I'll just put that one under the rug and pretend that it doesn't really exist. But I still wonder. Now I'm going to show you the insight that Dr. Sam, the series writer, posted on Twitter.
Great time. Many people have understood correctly. In the real dimension, how could Great and Time love each other? One is a child who lacks love and looks at the other with lust. The other is a young doctor who is stuck in resentment. If Great and Time had never entered the 4 minutes dimension, there is no way they could love each other. But both of them had the opportunity to enter a 4 minutes dimension that was not an imaginary world, but a parallel universe connected by a bridge called ND near-death experience. What if the 4 minutes dimension is a world where, what if Great dares to stand up for what's right? What if Time can put down his grudge? Therefore, the relationship develops correctly and gradually, love can arise in that dimension. Fortunately, Great and Time have the chance to return to live a new life in a world where time moves forward normally. Great, who is brave, and Time, who has put down his grudges, have remembered and taken the love that they had for each other in the 4 minutes dimension to continue loving each other in the real dimension, even though Great still has to accept responsibility for the consequences of his own actions. Great is no longer alone. Time will be the one who stays by Great's side from now on. Regret, my mother always liked to make this joke. Knowing something is not as good as knowing if you knew. This made me think carefully before making a decision to do or say anything. If I had known, I could have changed it while I was still alive, but if had known, I would not have been able to do anything when I was dying. My experience caring for terminally ill patients has taught me not to live my life as if the end would never come. This mindset reduces impulsiveness and unknowingness. Every decision is within our control. The love of this couple was born in a different way because this is Great and Time, two young men whose hearts stopped beating at the same time at 11 o'clock and had the opportunity to enter a special moment together. Both of them learned not only about love and relationships but also about making decisions in life. Timeless. Does a timeless land really exist? From the author's point of view, it is believed to exist, but due to human potential that can only control the dimensions of width, length, and height, and perceive the time dimension that flows forward and does not reverse. Therefore, life is determined by lifespan, but if we can bring ourselves to experience the fifth dimension for whatever reason, we may escape outside the rules of time or even control time ourselves. The author asks permission not to reveal all of the theories of science, physics, medicine, research, or philosophy that were used to create this script. In fact, there were visual symbols and additional interpretations from the production team and actors that the author had to analyze herself as well. Therefore, it's open for discussion. There is no right or wrong. You can toss theories around as much as you want. Sam really likes to read everyone's analysis. Thank you to all viewers who have been following for minutes. Sam and the team will take all criticisms into consideration to improve and develop future works.
Okay, and that's it for me. I want to say a huge thank you to every one of you who watched my reaction, recap, and thoughts, or both. I could never have imagined that one day I would be recording a reaction video, let alone that somebody would actually watch it. I really, really appreciate everyone who watched it, every comment, every like, everyone who is following. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for going through this journey with me. Now let's keep supporting Bible with love and kindness in all that he wants to do, because he deserves nothing less. Remembering that his next project was already announced, but we don't have any other information besides that it is a sitcom. So let's be on the lookout for that. Thank you once again, and who knows, maybe I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!